All right, it's 10 o'clock and it is the first episode of It's Just Life. Laugh at it, y'all. First episode. Before I get started, just want to give a quick intro on I've made a new AI friend named Chat. And we've gone back now of about, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months since unemployment. So I thought I'd dump all this stuff in, see what Chat had to say. And I'm going to read the stuff from my first episode, the stuff, a couple of things that Chat shared with me. So just bear with me here. Broke it down for an opening hook because I knew this was going to happen. Messy hair, don't care. It's 10 o'clock. I'm hitting record anyway because life's not waiting for a perfect hair day. Not in my case. And that's kind of the point of my new podcast. It's just life, laugh at it, y'all. But today I want to talk about why a Gen Xer like me, late 50s, special education background, career shift in progress, is showing up here on YouTube for parents, teachers, and anyone trying to survive the special education maze. But there's more. Intro, 30 seconds. Who am I? I'm Miss Tia. I'm the owner of Innovative Education for Progress, IEP Virtual Tutors. I've spent over 17 years teaching in special education, K through 12, virtually, and now I'm helping students and families and even new teachers navigate this system with more clarity and a lot less stress through my recently published guide, dum, 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 an IEP meeting guide for folks who need it. Yep. So I got something accomplished during my 6, 7 months of unemployment. So published. 1 to 1.5 minutes, the generational angle here. Now let's talk Gen X versus millennials for a second. Gen X, my people, we grew up without Google or Ask Jeeves. Y'all remember that? We had to call each other to make plans, and if you missed the call, too bad. Millennials, they've had tech in their pockets since middle school. But in the world of special education, those differences can actually create misunderstandings. Gen X parents might expect one kind of communication from schools, while millennial teachers might default to another. Bridging the gap is one of the things I love doing because at the end of the day, both generations care about the same thing, helping kids succeed. Now, my job has changed a bit as I'm no longer in the classroom, but we'll talk about that later. Well, I'll talk about it. I'll share it with you. All right. And then there for 1 minute, I don't think that took a minute or a minute and a half. So why am I doing this in my late 50s? Well, for one, I've still got plenty of energy and I've got plenty of ideas. Also, I've seen too many parents leave IEP meetings feeling frustrated, confused, and unheard. I've seen teachers burn out before their third year. I know we can do better. And I want to be a part of that solution. This channel and my podcasts are my way of sharing tips, strategies, and yes, a little bit of laughter to keep us all sane. Now, I'm still learning about this channel and podcast thing. I think a podcast maybe when you're just audio. And right now, I know that I have a channel. So this is where this is going to go. So y'all just hang in there with me. All right. For 20 seconds, I'm going to tie in on this channel. It's just life. Laugh at it, y'all. Is where I get to mix special education talk with real life, the kind of conversation that make you nod and laugh and maybe even say, finally, somebody gets it. Excuse me. Sweet tea here. So if you like what you hear today, you'll probably like the podcast too. Yes. See, I think that's two different things. And I don't think that's what I'm doing. All right. So this one says closing for 15 seconds. If you're a parent, teacher, or just someone who cares about making education work for every kid, go ahead and subscribe. Drop a comment and tell me what you'd love to hear about next. And remember, it's just life. Laugh at it, y'all. Then I decided to go a little, dump it in a little bit deeper, and this is what it dumped out for me. It says, "Hey y'all, welcome to the very first episode of It's Just Life. Laugh at it, y'all." what does it say? Oh, wow. I'll be real with you right out the gate. Yeah, that's what it said. This channel comes from a deep place in my heart, and that's true. I'm almost 60 now. Yep, 58. Mama's gone. Grandma's gone. So that makes, mm, so that makes me the matriarch. And with that comes this mix of responsibility, love, and a whole lot of stories that I don't want to just disappear when I do. One of the hardest things in my life right now is figuring out how to communicate with my only child, my 32-year-old daughter. She's my world, but she's a millennial, and I'm Gen X. And let me tell you, the gap is real. I can manage a classroom, or I did for 17 years. I can wrangle a teenager. I can even lead an IEP meeting without breaking a sweat. But communicating with my daughter, that feels like rocket science. Do I send a paragraph? Do I text? Do I not text? Do I send a meme? Do I send thumbs up? Do I just not send anything? Um, the struggle is real, yeah. Um, that's why I wanted to create this space to talk about the things we don't always know how to talk about, to laugh at ourselves, cry a little when we need to, and share the wisdom we've picked up along the way. Don't you just love how chat just can understand where you're coming from? And speaking of wisdom, I just polished a little project I'm proud of, an IEP meeting guide for folks who need it. That's the title, just so you know. An IEP meeting guide for folks who need it. In short, it's practical and it's sprinkled with humor because let's face it, if you've ever sat through one of those meetings, you need a laugh to survive it. That guide is one example of what I want to keep doing here, taking the hard, complicated stuff in life and breaking it down with love and maybe a chuckle or two. So whether you're a Gen Xer like me, a millennial trying to decode your parents, or just someone who wants a safe place to hear real talk with a little humor mixed in, you're in the right spot. Wow. This is, it's just life, y'all. Laugh at it. And the conversation starts here. Thanks for your time. I miss Tia.